I got the King of JUCO Eric Sims Custom SSK. Let's check it out. So I've had plenty of gloves in my collection, but actually never an SSK. So Eric gave me his to take a look, and I have to say the first impressions are pretty good. Eric's glove here is an SSK ZPRO 1175. And of course it's tricked out with the entire King of JUCO package. And first things first, the glove does look incredible. It's all gray with maroon trim and lacing, but to get the best review possible, we have to break it in. I can already squeeze the glove a little bit, but there's still a long way to go, so you know what they say. Let's go! So I only spent about 5 minutes on the glove, but it's already good to play catch with. Yeah, boy. And I can tell the glove is going to stiffen back up, but that's actually what you want in a high quality glove because it's gonna make that glove last a long time. Either way, this glove was pretty easy to break in, and you shouldn't have to do much more besides play catch once you can get to this point. As I broke in the SSK, I realized it took a lot less time and effort than usual. Compared to a Wilson or Rawlings, the glove has a lot less padding, and that helps with the break-in time. It also drastically affects how much the glove weighs, so I wanted to compare it to a Rawlings Pro Preferred. So here's a Rawlings Pro Preferred in 11 3/4, so the exact same size as the SSK, with the only real difference being in the web, but I don't think that's gonna make too big of a difference. And for starters, the Pro Preferred weighs in at 1 pound 5 ounces. And now the SSK weighs in at 1.3 ounces. So with only a 2 ounce difference, that might not seem like a lot, but holding the gloves side by side, you really can tell. But since we have a good feel for the weight and the break-in of the glove, let's get to the review. Now, like I said, my first impression on this glove was pretty good. It's made of Japanese Nameshi leather, which is the leather used on the Z Pro and the Z9 model from SSK, and the leather feels soft to the touch, but also pretty durable. And I feel like this glove is gonna hold up well over time, and it should last you multiple seasons. Taking a closer look at this glove, obviously you have the King of JUCO here on the thumb with his number 69 there.
69! 69! Let's go!
You even have his King of JUCO logo in the palm. And as you might be able to tell, most of the styles from SSK are Japanese based, and some of the things that give it away are gonna be this web. It's not a traditional design that you would see in the US. And also on the back of the web here, they do a lacing pattern that reinforces the pocket. So you can see these crossovers that go onto the inside of the glove here in the corner, and that's a big part of where the glove usually tears because that pocket takes so much force. So that double lacing right there gives it an extra layer of protection and hopefully will make your glove last a lot longer. Another thing you might notice on the back of the wrist here, the SSK logo is actually 3D, and it's like a rubber material, and it kind of gives it that futuristic look. So it's definitely something different that most glove companies don't do, where they stick to traditional stitching or leather patches, but I think this works pretty well on this glove. So the Nameshi leather that's on the Z Pro is also used on the Z9, and the Z9 is more of their base models for stock gloves, and the Z Pros are based mostly off MLB players and their custom specs, but it's still the same leather as the Z9, and the Z9 is gonna come in at $269.
I'm the god of 69.
And the Z Pros are $350. So really the Z Pro is the same structure as the Z9, but with a limited edition colorway. Now the one thing I noticed in this SSK that's different than the other high quality gloves you'll see out there is the hand stall. Typically, most Japanese glove makers don't put as much padding on the inside for the comfort, and they focus more on function and durability. And I've seen this before with newer glove companies, especially where the inside is not as comfortable, but surprisingly, this SSK is actually still very comfortable. I think the softness of the leather, and especially attesting to how easy it broke in, the glove still forms your hand very quickly. I've even had issues with some Rawlings gloves before and their welting patterns, where the glove can give you blisters and pinch your fingers, but I didn't have that issue with this. Overall, I enjoyed everything about this glove. It's comfortable, it breaks in just how I like it, and to get this leather at the $269 price point, it definitely holds up to its value. Some of the patterns from SSK are a little bit different than most American glove companies, but if you're in the market for a new glove and you want to give it a try, I definitely would recommend it. And if there are any other gloves out there on the market that you guys want me to try, please let me know and I'd love to check them out.